Apartment lay with appliance. One of the challenges that an engine company will face from time to time is when a fire breaks out in a large apartment complex. Access for handlines is often too difficult or the distance is too great to simply pull an 1 3/4 line from the crossbed. The apartment lay with an appliance is an effective hose evolution that will provide an attack line on the fire floor with the ability to quickly add a backup line. Ideally, this lay should be used in a large apartment building where access to the involved unit would make it difficult to pull a line through a long corridor. The first-in engine company arrives on scene. The captain completes an initial size-up and the order is given to complete an apartment lay. The crew repeats the order. The captain and the firefighters don their SCBAs. The captain and firefighter 1 will then get the 2.5-inch lead-in pack and the 1 3/4 high-rise packs. Firefighter 1 will also take any additional equipment that the captain calls for. Firefighter 2 receives the order to pull a 2.5-inch line below a window that is adjacent to the involved unit. The order is repeated. At this point, the decision must be made as to which appliance will be used. The appliance can be a 2.5-inch by 2.5-inch double-gated Y, or a 2.5-inch by 1.5-inch triple-gated water thief, or a 2.5-inch nozzle with a removable 2.5-inch tip. If the Y or the water thief are chosen, the nozzle should be broken and left at the apparatus prior to extending the 2.5. The captain and firefighter 1 proceed to find the quickest access into the building and up to the fire floor, while firefighter 2 pulls a 2.5-inch line to the designated location determined by the captain. Once there, the connection is completed between the appliance and the hose. The gates of the appliance or the bail of the nozzle are closed and the call for water is made. At this point, the line can be charged, which then gives the engineer the opportunity to get a water supply. Firefighter 2 will then wait for the female end of the 2.5-inch lead-in pack to be lowered from the window above. When the captain and firefighter 1 have reached the designated window, they set the packs on the floor and begin to remove the straps. Once the lead-in pack has been disassembled, firefighter 1 will lower the female end out the window to firefighter 2. When the hose has been connected to the appliance, water can be delivered as soon as it is called for. Before calling for water, firefighter 1 will ensure that the hose has been secured so that the weight of the water in the line will not pull it out the window. The captain and firefighter 1 then prepare to extend the handline. If the appliance is equipped with locking valve handles, then the open valve must be locked open. If the appliance is not equipped with locking valve handles, the open valve must be strapped open. Here, the use of a utility strap is demonstrated to secure the gate in the open position. When using a nozzle as a valve, the bail must be strapped in the open position. Again, utilizing the utility strap, the firefighter is able to secure the bail in the open position. Once the bail is secured, the removable tip is secured utilizing the nozzle strap. In this demonstration, the nozzle strap is used to secure the bail open. After securing the water supply, Firefighter 2 will join the captain and Firefighter 1 on the fire floor. Apartment lay without an appliance. Not all engine companies are equipped with the same appliances. Here we will see the same apartment lay operation, but this time completed with a 2.5-inch handline without an appliance. The captain and firefighters don their SCBAs. The captain sizes up the structure and Firefighter 2 receives the order to pull a 2.5-inch line below a window that is adjacent to the involved unit. The order is repeated. The captain and Firefighter 1 will then get the 2.5-inch lead-in pack and the 1 3/4 high-rise pack. The 2.5-inch handline is extended to the predetermined location. Once there, the nozzle is removed. The captain and Firefighter 1 proceed to find the quickest access into the building and up to the fire floor. Firefighter 2 will then wait for the female end of the 2.5-inch lead-in pack to be lowered from the window above. When the hose has been connected, water can be delivered to the gated Y above. The call for water is relayed to the engineer.